Creating a vision board is easy. Creating a vision board that is going to attract everything you want is tricky. All you need to know before creating your own vision board is in this video. My name is Dana Togazova. I am a certified Ho'oponopono practitioner. Let's dive into the video. Remember when in the movie Secret, the guy was saying like, oh, he opened his boxes when he moved to a new house, and that's when he found out that he is living in his dream house. So honestly, I was expecting the same situation when I opened my vision board 2 months ago, and it turned out a completely opposite. I opened my vision board and realized that nothing of that came true. I was so angry at that piece of paper when I was looking at this picture of perfect models, of perfect kissing couples, luxurious spa, and so on. And I threw that vision board into trash like 5 minutes later. Then I remember that I had created a vision board before that manifested everything I was dreaming about. And that's when I started thinking, okay, I need to analyze these two vision boards because I did not follow the same rules the second time. So let's analyze why some vision boards work and some don't. For our convenience, let's say that the first vision board worked and the second vision board did not work. The first vision board I did online. I used a special website where I actually needed just to input my picture in the center and drag some photos of things that I wanted to attract into my life. I remember vividly how I decided to add the picture of my dream yacht. Back then, that was absolutely out of my reality. It was like, oh, life of a millionaire. And I remember the feeling when I was choosing the perfect yacht. And the moment I put that yacht on my vision board, I was so excited about it. I could even envision myself. And that's the key. Because the second time when I was choosing the pictures and when I was cutting them and putting those perfect models and the perfect couples and luxurious things, clothes, etc. on my vision board, I completely felt the opposite. I was not excited at all. I was actually in my mind and in my soul. I felt like, oh my God, that's a bit extra. It's out of your reality completely. It's not for you. I did not feel comfortable and I could not even envision myself having it because I was not accepting those things into my life. Subconsciously, I was blocking those things. So that's what happened to the vision board. When I was subconsciously blocking kissing perfect couples, perfect body, none of that came true. But with the first vision board, when I subconsciously accepted those things, I envisioned my trip to Thailand and it manifested. I envisioned my trip on yacht and it manifested. I went with my parents to Montenegro. And I envisioned the study with a perfect guru. And I also manifested it because I was able to subconsciously accept that. So what you should do if you still want to attract things completely out of your reality, I mean, who wants to accept things that are from our reality, right? But you feel that you are subconsciously blocking yourself, then I have your back. Basically, you need to clean your negative beliefs, fear, everything that arises. And the simplest technique for that, and I've been practicing for 17 years, guys, you can trust me. The best technique is Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian technique that can clear all your blocks away, and it's extremely easy. All you need to do is repeat 4 simple phrases. It's please forgive me, I'm sorry, I love you, thank you. For those of you who want to learn more about it and learn how to clean your blocks on autopilot and even while you are sleeping, from Dr. Joe Vitale, the guy from the movie Secret, and Dr. Helene, the author of Modern Ho'oponopono, check out the link below. Actually, I shared in my recent videos that with this technique, I was able to eliminate my fears, my jealousy, and get on stage and perform in front of absolutely new people, and that was magnificent. In the movie Secret, they advise that we should create a vision board and then look at it and visualize on and on. In my case, the second vision board was so huge. I don't know why, but I used the A3 huge format. And whenever my friends came to my apartment, I actually had to drag and drop it from one place to another. It was not convenient at all. Once I even put that A3 format in the entrance of my apartment. And when I entered, I thought like I'll be looking at those pictures and I'll be like envisioning myself living that perfect life. So the moment I entered the apartment and looked at those pictures, I actually felt demotivated and angry because my life was completely far, far away from what I was dreaming about. But with the first vision board, it was a bit different. It was actually on my computer. I decided to set it in the background, and even later, I just changed it to some other pictures, because I was like, okay, too tired of the same background. And the thing that what I want to say here is that I had the feeling of actually giving that things extremely importance. Because when I entered my home and saw that vision board with things that I did not have, but I was like so focused on it, I was like, hey, I'm visualizing here, I'm dreaming, but my life is not changing. And I got tense instead of relaxed, you know? So when we want some things and we are extremely focused on it, and that focus gives us anxiety, that focus gives us worry, it means that we are not on the energy of attracting anything in our lives. We are on the energy of being nervous. And when you are nervous, we do not attract good things usually, right? Remember, anytime we are in bad mood, like things that would irritate us happen to us, right? So this is very important. When you are trying to attract things into your life, you should be relaxed. You should be like having fun and not giving that extra importance. If thinking and visualizing those things all over again actually gives you feelings of anxiety, it means that you did not let those wishes go to the universe. And you can also use Ho'oponopono over here. So this is also what you need to check out. When I was doing the second vision board, I read a lot about rules. First of all, it took me 1 or 2 weeks to just pick the pictures I wanted. Second, I read that you need to do the vision board on the right moon. So it should be in the right phase, it should be rising. Then I read that I have to create pictures and make them like photoshopped, because if I look at the picture of a model who is not me, I may not envision myself well enough, so things might happen to her rather than me. So such a crap, you know, I read a lot. And so when it came to creating my vision board, I was extremely tense about the rules, and I was so completely focused on creating it in an extremely perfect manner, so I did not enjoy it at all. It took me 2 hours maximum to create my first vision board. I was just like, okay, I have this good picture. I put it in the center. Then I was like, okay, now I need to choose what I want in my life. And I searched, I googled it, downloaded it, and just put them on the vision board. And that was it. So remember, there are no rules, but actually there is one rule I wanted to tell you about. When I was creating the first vision board, I was using the website, and they've already created the sample where you need to arrange your pictures according to the sectors of feng shui. Let me read what sectors they have: wealth, fame, relationship, family, health, children and joy, knowledge, career, and helpful people. So what I want you to understand is that at different stages of our life, we might want some things or might not want some things. For example, it happened to me when I was trying to figure out pictures for the sector of children. I did not want kids at that moment, and that's why I replaced it with pictures that were more appropriate to my lifestyle. So therefore, the main rule is actually listen to yourself. If it's not what you really want, then do not add those pictures. But when you're not choosing that sector, ask yourself if it's truly your desire not to use that sector and not to improve it. Or is it fear speaking to you? In this video, I shared how I got rid of blocks and performed on stage.